We should talk about the Sip and Savor passes at Disney California Adventure. What do they do? How do you get them? Should you get one? What are they used for? What are they not used for? I'm gonna answer all the questions today. So here are 5 things that you need to know about the Sip and Savor pass at Disney California Adventure. So first, what is a Sip and Savor pass? Well, it is this card that you get, and you can exchange it for snacks that you find during the festivals at Disney California Adventure. So this one's from the Lunar New Year festival, which typically takes place on select dates, January to February. And then there's another festival typically on select dates in March and April, and that's for the Food and Wine Festival. And then later in the year, they typically have a holiday one, which usually starts like mid-November and goes through early January. So if you wanna get a Sip and Savor pass, you will need a new one for each of the festivals throughout the year. So second, how do the Sip and Savor passes work? So what they contain are different tabs that you exchange for snacks around the park. And these tabs can be redeemed at these food booths that Disney California Adventure rolls out just for the festival. So these are not available year round. These booths will just roll out for those 3 festivals I was talking about. And what these food booths offer are different snacks and drinks that you can only have during these festival times. These are like limited edition things. These are not like typical things you find around the park, like Mickey pretzels, etc. like that. These are specific snacks just for these festivals. And the Sip and Savor pass is kind of like a way to pre-buy those instead of each time charging your credit card to purchase ones. You pay one price and then you get different snacks at the food booths. And if you plan it right, you can save money doing this, but if you plan it wrong, you could lose out of money. So I'll talk about that in a moment. Third, where do you get a Sip and Savor pass? These are available at the food booths themselves. So if you find any of these food booths, these are typically just at a few locations around Disney California Adventure. So you'll find usually a couple in Hollywoodland. And then as you're walking toward the Ferris wheel there, you'll see near the Little Mermaid ride a few booths. And then if you keep going down further to Paradise Gardens Park, you'll see a couple over there. They're usually just kind of scattered throughout that main vein of the park. So that's where you can pick up one of these Sip and Savor passes, and they look different depending on the festival that you go to. And you can even redeem it like immediately. So it's pretty cool if you just buy it, you can just say like, okay, now I'd like to use it to purchase something. In addition, some of the shops will also sell the Sip and Savor pass. Typically, my favorite one to go to is the 5 and Dime because they keep them behind the register there. So you just go up to the cashier and say, hey, do you have a Sip and Savor pass? Like to buy one? You do it right there. This is on Buena Vista Street. Right after you enter, it's on the left side. You'll see the 5 and Dime, or just get them at the booths. Lately, I've been doing that more often. So fourth, how does the Sip and Savor pass work? Once you purchase it, you will get this card. And then on the back, there will be a barcode as well as a PIN number. Depending on the pass you get, there will be certain tabs that you have available to it. So the Lunar New Year one had 6 different tabs. Disney cast members scan the barcode and then you type in this PIN code, a tab will be deducted and then you can purchase a snack. However, it doesn't work for everything. So we'll use this I Heart Artichokes for an example. Here is artichoke pizza, and then there's also this artichoke toast. These are from 2003, so they're a bit old, but you can use your Sip and Savor pass for these to redeem for snacks. However, this passion fruit rum drink, it does not work for alcohol. So you might be like, oh, I'll just like get a bunch of drinks and snacks. No, you can only use them on the non-alcoholic drinks. They don't work with the ones with alcohol. So 5, what are the best tips for using a Sip and Savor pass? You just really want to make sure that the price is going to be worth it for you. Though you can buy snacks at the booths, there are also snacks available at other carts. Usually the churro carts around Disney California Adventure will also take the tabs, but the churros are not always the best value. Just like this artichoke toast might not be the best value. This is how you get the best bang for your buck. So let's just say that your Sip and Savor pass costs $55 and you get 8 tabs with it to use at the food booths. That means each item is roughly like $6.87 each. So if you were to redeem it for this item, this artichoke toast, this one's $6.75. So technically you paid $6.87 each tab. So you would be losing out a little bit of money if you use a tab on this item. But if you look over at the artichoke pizzette, it's $7.25. So you would actually be saving like 30, 40 cents or so. So really want to use it for the more expensive items. If you plan on just ordering a bunch of items that cost less than each tab, then it doesn't really make sense to buy the Sip and Savor Pass. Unless, of course, you just wanted a cool souvenir. And prices usually vary for these every single year. We usually also don't know the price of the Sip and Savor passes until the day that they launch, but I usually will post that on my channel so that you'll know the pricing. In addition, if you're a Disneyland Magic key holder, you get a discount typically on the Sip and Savor passes, and also like a cool lanyard to go with it. Like this one says Disneyland Magic Key on it for the Lunar New Year Festival one. And just a bonus note, no, you do not need to purchase a Sip and Savor Pass. You can just go up to the food booths and any other dining location and just pay for your food like normal. The pass is just kind of a fun way to be like, okay, you know what? I committed to purchasing like 6 or 8 snacks, depending on which one you get. Disney California Adventure will also have passports that show you which items you can order around the park. You can usually find these booklets near the kiosks themselves. Check out what you want to eat and pre-plan, maybe even do that before you buy your Sip and Savor Pass to see if it's even worth it for you to get one. Hope that helps, and feel free to ask your Sip and Savor Pass questions in the comments and subscribe for more Disneyland tips.